So welcome everyone. So in this we will install Kali Linux in virtual machine. So first you can go to Google and type Kali Linux ISO download and click this first link. So in that first link you can see your bare metal. So here no you can see your Kali Linux 2021.2. So here according to your system architecture you can select. So mine is 64-bit, so I'm going to select that. So here you could see the installer. Here you could see the download button. So click this. It takes a couple of minutes, and here you could see the pop-up menu for downloading the file. For downloading the ISO file. Since I have already downloaded, I'm going to click give cancel now. I have already downloaded the installer file. It is there in documents folder. Now open your VMware Workstation Pro and uh, click create new virtual machine and select typical. Click next. So in this you can give installer disk image ISO file, so you can browse it. So it is there in downloads. You can see the ISO file here, Kali Linux ISO file. I'm going to select that and give open and then give next. It is a Linux OS, so give Linux, and instead of Ubuntu you have to give uh, it is a Debian, so you can give Debian 10 64-bit. Okay, that is the version you can give, and give next. And name you can give it give us Kali Linux. Okay, and select the drive where you want to install that. So I wanted to install in a virtual machine itself. Okay, you can also browse that. So I'm not going to change the location. Okay, I want it in that only, and the recommended size is 20 GB, so let it be 20 GB, and I'm going to split the virtual disk into multiple files. Give next. Okay, once giving that, give next. Okay, don't change any configuration, click on finish. Now you can see the Linux file has been created. Now give edit virtual machine settings. So here you can give 8 GB. Okay, you can give 8 GB here, and for the processors you can give 2 processor, so totally 4. Okay, so yes, give OK, and now we will power on this virtual machine. So it again takes a couple of minutes to open. So here it shows install as you would as a physical computer. When you are done, okay, you can give I finished installing. So the other one is here, this thing. So you need to wait. Okay, wait for a minutes, couple of minutes until it boots the OS for you. So you can see the okay. So I'm going to install using graphical install. So select that and give okay, enter. Okay, so that you can install graphically. Since this is your first time, it will take a minute. Yes, here it's asking to select a language, so you can by default it is there in English. Okay, if you want you can also select Tamil. Okay, but I'm going to make it I want it to be in English. Give continue and give your location, so India. Continue, and the keyboard I want is, okay, so American English keyboard only we are using. Okay, so let it be American English. Give continue. So it shows that it editing and mounting the installation media, scanning the installation media. So virtual machine is no, it's a quite good platform where you want to install and install OS and work and experience the uh, feel of the operating system. So instead of directly installing an OS in your system, okay, you can use this kind of VMware, okay, a virtual space where you can install it. So it is asking VMware tool enables many features and improves mouse movements, video and performance. Log into the guest operating system and click install tools. So I'm going to give remind me later as of now, and it shows it is configuring the in network for me, and it is asking the host name. Let me give it as Kali Linux. The host name is a single word that identifies your system to the network. If you don't know what your host name should be, consult a network administrator if you're setting up your own. So, so let it be Kali next. Give continue. Mm, okay, let it be Kali. Okay, domain name is the part. Okay, if you don't know the domain name, just directly give continue. It will automatically will delete your network settings. Now I'm going to give the username and password, so you can give the username. I'm going to give my name. Okay, and now I'm going to choose a password for my account. So I have given my password. Okay, so if you want you can change the password also. So I'm going to give a password, give a strong password. Okay, confirm your password here. Okay, so yes, and now you can give. Okay, I've entered my password. I'm going to give continue. So it is setting up the clock and it is going to detect the disk for me. Let's wait for some more time. So use the entire disk. So you can give this default itself. Give continue. Okay, give this itself. So for partitioning the files, it is asking all files in one partition recommended for new users. So you can give this itself as a better option. Give continue. Okay, finish partitioning and write changes to disk. So you can give this. Okay, give continue. Write changes to the disk. You can give yes. Give continue. Now it is going to install the base system for you. So it will again take no a few minutes for it to install. So as I was talking about the operating system. So Kali Linux we use it for the security purposes. So in Windows, it's not much secured OS. But if you take Kali Linux, it is only built for your security purposes. Okay, so you have advanced security options in this particular OS. So even you can learn many hacking using this particular operating system, especially if you're more interested in a hacking field. Okay, rather than being a coder or a web developer, you're more interested in this particular field. Okay, as a hacker. Okay, in hacking no then definitely you must install Kali Linux in your system. So either you can use a dual boot system, or you can go for this method like install in OS in virtual machines. So I prefer to install in VMware only. And so Kali Linux, it is also a Linux operating system only. It is very similar to Ubuntu OS. So if you have already been familiar with Ubuntu, then Kali Linux also will not be a difficult one. So it is installing the base system still. Okay, it is configuring the Linux images, you can see. So we will wait for a few more minutes. Okay, now it is almost there. It is going to finishing up the installation process. So you can see it is configuring the APT. Okay, here it comes. So if we are going to select the software, so I usually go with this large default selection plus additional tools. You can check this box, and if you can also check this genome and KDE Pasma. Okay, and give continue, and it's going to install it for you. And it shows please wait. So let's wait for the installation. So it says the approximate time is 2 minutes. So as I was talking about ethical hacking, you have to learn about the very basic of hacking first. Like no getting an um password of a Wi-Fi. Okay, if you are connected in a same um, public network, then you can easily get access to the password of that particular network. So you can easily hack that using some commands in Kali Linux. So that those will be the no the best practices of ethical hacking, and that is the very beginner level also. So that will be the first thing you might have been learning in this ethical hacking steps. And this OS particularly it gives you a wide range of documentations for learning all these hacking. So it you can, if you are going to applications of this particular OS, you could see many documents. Okay, you can refer to that, and you can also learn about the operating system as well. You can learn how to hack. Okay, and they will be, and if you want to know more about that, you can go and check out in YouTube. There are a lot more videos regarding this in YouTube, so you can check it out. So here it asks for default display manager. Okay, you can set this as thing and give continue. So meanwhile, if you want, I will show some of the websites to learn about Kali Linux. Okay, uh, so you can put Kali Linux tutorial, and your tutorials point would be the best thing to learn Kali Linux. So you could see about the installation and configuration. Okay, our most advanced penetration testing distribution ever. Okay, so here it shows a manual of step-by-step guideline for installing it in virtual box. Okay, but I prefer only VMware. So every steps is there. Okay, say this will be the screen of your Kali Linux. So you will be having first you can give app to get upgrade command. Okay, and everything they are given. Let's check whether it is installed. No, it is still in process. See, you can go to nmap. Okay, and you can give this command in terminal. Okay, okay, the command that I used, and it shows you the running Linux version. It shows your MAC address and also your other OS details. Okay, so everything they are given here. Okay, with a pictorial format. Okay, representation they are given. So you can go and learn about this wireless attacks. Uh, so phone wireless tracker. So all these applications are by default available in your Kali Linux. Okay, this is a wireless attacks, and also you have website penetration testing. So it is basically a testing process. Okay, using the command no Vega is an application that you have to install using this command. Okay, apt get update, and you have to give a apt get install -s -y means -s Vega. So this will install this particular application you can see here, and this is used for website penetration testing. So you can enter the base URL for your scanning, and it will give you the injection modules, and it will identify the scan, and if you click finish, it will give you the uh, no it will give you the remediation discussion impact. Okay, on the right panel you can see here. Okay, so like that you have so much applications for that also. Okay, so you can learn all these things basically from here, and then later you can go and check it over there. And this one, password cracking tools. My god, this is still under process. Okay, password cracking tools. So you have something called hydra. Okay, this also will be available in under password attacks. So you can click this hydra. No, they are given a very detailed explanation, so please go and check out this. Let's wait. So you can see here it asks for the finishing installation. So I'm going to give continue and wait for a few more minutes. It is going to set up the installation. So now it is rebooting your machine. So it is going to booting in 3 seconds to 1. Yes. So it is booting. Yes, here it is. You can see the logo of Kali Linux, and it must land in your okay uh, login screen. Okay, it should ask for username and password. Yes, so this is my username. So click that. So password. Error. So finally, you have your machine here. So I have given sudo apt update as my first command. So it is going to install some of the thing. Yes. So before that, you can see under applications. Okay. In applications, you can see no password attack. You have so many built-in applications. Okay, wireless attacks. Okay, so it will run everything in here. Okay, and here is the cherry tree. Okay, mm, you can open your Firefox. Okay, and this logo is particularly nice. And here you could see the no, wired connected. Okay, sound I can increase. Okay, I have not have proxy wired. So this is how. So it shows like this. So basically it is no, it is good. It also has some bookmarks here. Okay, see here, call it docs. So this is exploit database. You can work with this. Okay, and here is the Kali docs. Okay, you can learn about installation. Okay, everything, whatever you need, you can learn from this also. and this is the file. Okay, files. So it has a very good theme. Um, it is very similar to Ubuntu actually. So that's it for your operating system. So if I want to shut down, I can shut down like this. Power off. Okay, so this is for this. Thank you.